Hello everyone, today our topic is how to generate 100% unique articles using OpenRouter within a minute. So today our objective is that whenever we get new topics on our Google Sheet, we want to create 100% unique articles for that topic by using OpenRouter. And we also want to post this on our WordPress account. For that, we are going to create an integration between Google Sheets, OpenRouter and WordPress. For creating this integration, we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, we are going to use Trigger and Action. In Trigger application, we are going to use Google Sheets. In Action application, we are going to use OpenRouter and WordPress. So how I am going to create this integration? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen. And today, what we are going to do is that we are going to generate articles with the help of OpenRouter, which is an AI application, which will give us the unique articles on the topics that we have on our Google Sheet. And we will create an automation for this process so that it will happen within a minute. And for this, we will create an integration between OpenRouter, Google Sheet and WordPress account. For this, I will open a new tab and search for pabbly.com. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly, you can just sign up for free and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get hundreds of tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in. And you will get to see this page. Here, these are all the tools that Pabbly offers. And we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I'm going to click here on Access Now button under Pabbly Connect. And it will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here, this is the workflow section. And we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. And we can create new folder here. And we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Now we are going to create a new workflow. For that, I'm going to click here on Create Workflow button. And this window will pop up. Here, I have to name my workflow. So I will name it as my objective, which is to generate 100% unique articles using OpenRouter. Now I'm going to select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I will select Home and I will click on Create. And it will take me to this most important window of my workflow. Here we have two boxes, Trigger and Action. So these are the two main principles on which my workflow works on. And Trigger says, when this happens, Action says, do this. So Trigger will be the first step that will get executed in our workflow and Action will just follow that. So I'm going to first set up my Trigger and my Trigger application here will be Google Sheets. So I will search for that. I will click here. I will give a trigger event. So I will open this and new or updated spreadsheet row will be my trigger event. So I will select this. Now I will connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So for this, I have to use this webhook URL and I need to follow all this instruction to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So I will first copy this and I will go back to my Google Sheets. Here I will go to extensions and I will click on add-ons and get add-ons. And it will take us to Google Workspace Marketplace. Here I'm going to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. I will open this and I have to install this extension. I have already installed this, so I'm going to close this. Now I will go back to extension and I will go to this Pabbly Connect webhook and I will click on Initial Setup. Here we have two options, webhook URL and trigger column. First, I will paste that webhook URL that we have from Pabbly Connect. So I will paste it here. Now I have to give a trigger column. So the trigger column will be your final data column on which if the data is added, and the whole of that row data will be sent to webhook URL. Here in my spreadsheet, I have this column which is A. So this will be my trigger column and I'm going to type column A here and I will click on send test. So the test data is sent successfully. Now I'm going to click on submit. So my setup configured successfully. So I will close this and I will go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see we have this response. So the spreadsheet name is article. We are using sheet 1 and the article topic is technology. Now I'm going to go back to my Google Sheets. I will go to extensions. I will go back to Pabbly Connect webhooks and here I'm going to click here on send on event. So what this will do is that whenever we add a new data in a column A, it will send that data to Pabbly Connect. Now we'll go back to Pabbly Connect. Now what I want is, I want to use this topic and I want to generate a new and unique article on this topic. So for that, I'm going to use OpenRouter. So I will set up my action. I will click here and my action application will be OpenRouter. I will search for that. I will click here and I will give an action event. So I will open this and create chat completions will be my action event. Now I have to connect my OpenRouter with Pabbly Connect. So I will click on connect. I will click on add new connection. And to connect my OpenRouter with Pabbly Connect, I have to give a token. So for getting this token, I have to go back to my OpenRouter. And here on the accounts, I have to go to keys. I will click on create key. I will name my key as test. And I will click on create. Now I will copy this. And I will go back to Pabbly Connect. And I'm going to paste it here. Now I will click on save. So my connection is successful. Now I have these details here. First, I have HTTP referrer. So here, enter any AI site URL here to identify the app. You can enter any AI site URL here to get started. So I'm just going to copy this URL, for example, and I'm going to paste it here. Now I have to select the model. So I'm going to use OpenAI/GPT 3.5 Turbo. If you have any site name, you can just type it here. Now I have to give a role. So my role is of user. So I'm going to select this. Now I have to give a content user. And in the content user, I will type my prompt, which will be, so my prompt will be write an unique article on topic. And for topic, I'm going to map it. So for mapping, I'm going to open this response. So I'm going to map this article topics. So we have used mapping here. So what mapping is a technique through which we can retrieve the data from the previous step. So the data in the trigger is changing. So the new data will get replaced in the real time. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request button. And here we have this response. So the message content is this. So this is our article on the topic of technology. Here what we want is, we want to post this article on our WordPress account. For that, I'm going to add another actions tab. I'll click here. Here my action application will be WordPress. So I will search for that. I'll click here. I will give an action event. So create a post will be my action event. I will connect my WordPress with Pabbly Connect. I will click on add new connection. To connecting my WordPress account, I have to give this login credential. So I'm going to fill my login credentials here. So I have filled my login credentials here. Now I'm going to click on save. And I will fill all these details here. So my post type will be posts. And for the post title, I will map the title. I will click here. I will open this Google Sheet response. And this is my article topic. So I'm going to map this. So this will be my post title. Now for the post content, I will map it from the OpenRouter response. So I will click here. I will open this response. And this is my post content. So I will click here. And I will close this. Now I have these details, slug, expert. If you have all these, you can fill it here. Now I will scroll down. And I will click on save and send test request button. And here we have this response. What happens here is, it has posted this article on our WordPress account. Now to check this, let's go to WordPress. We have this post. Now we'll refresh this. And we have this new post which has the title of technology. So I'm going to open this. So this is my post and we have this title, which is technology. And this is the content that we have generated from OpenRouter. So this is the unique article that we have generated. So our workflow is working successfully and we have created this integration between Google Sheets, OpenRouter and WordPress. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. Now let's summarize what we did here. Here we have created this integration between Google Sheets, OpenRouter and WordPress. So first we have set up our trigger and our trigger application was Google Sheets and our trigger event was new or updated spreadsheet row. Then we have set up another action and our action application was OpenRouter.ai and our action event was create chat completions. Then we have set up our final action and our action application here was WordPress and our action event was create a post. So this is how I successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow, and I will also put the link of this workflow in the description so you can check it out from there. Thank you. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this using Pabbly Connect. If you need any help or if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can post them at forum.pabbly.com, or if you have any issue with the pricing of Pabbly, you can connect on this link. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.